Hey, my basketball is so flat.
How flat is it?
It's so flat it wouldn't bounce on a trampoline. That's why I got this. It's a pump that comes in a handy little carrying case. Let's open it up and check it out. So it comes in a little carrying case like this. I like that because when you're not using it all the time, and you don't, it keeps it nice and protected, you know, it keeps it nice and clean and working well. And then when you are going to use it, it makes it nice that you can just keep it all organized when you throw it into your gym bag or something like that. Or even just leaving it in your gym bag would be nice too, you know. But on the inside, we actually have a pump with a hose here. This hose does disconnect from here, like so, and you could put a needle on right there, but I do like to keep the hose on there. I found that's quite handy just when you're pumping up the balls. And it also comes with this inflation gauge, which will read the PSI on the ball that you're inflating. And it has 3 needles. You can see one that I just keep on the gauge, one that I keep on the pump, and then one that's in this handy little hidden storage compartment right here. And I like having that third one right there because I know that whenever I get these things, I always end up losing a needle, so it's nice to have that backup ready to go. The first thing you want to do then is get your ball, and you want to go over and find the hole where the needle goes in. And this does only work on balls with these needles or anything that will accept that kind of needle like that. So you can find it, and then you have to look for what is the PSI of this ball supposed to measure. So in this one it says it's supposed to measure 8. I tested the ball both with a hand feel, and I could tell it was flat, and then I put the gauge in and it didn't even read, so it's obviously very flat. Let's put this in and we'll see how long it takes to pump up to about 8 PSI. I'll note that it's nice to have this tube here. It makes it really easy to pump the ball like that because your hands are kind of going all over the place. I'll also note this is a one-way pump. It pumps in, but as you come out like that, you're not still pushing air. There are some pumps that if you push in, it pushes air in, and when you pull out, it pushes air in. This one doesn't do that. Let's give that a squeeze. Ooh, that's already pretty solid right there. Let's see how that is right there. Okay, it's only at about 5 right there. So we're gonna keep going. Not super easy to pump, but it's not impossible. That's up to just under 8 PSI. We'll give it a touch more because I like my basketballs to be a little firm. Give it 2 more pumps. That should probably do it. There we go, just above 8 PSI. Perfect. So in conclusion, I would say that my 3 pros are that it's really lightweight. I really like this carrying case. It's also protecting it. And I like that it has that backup needle as well for when I eventually lose one. If there are any cons to it, I would say that just the plastic feels a bit thin. I wish it could have been a little bit more sturdy, but as long as you take care of it, I don't think that's going to be a problem. Now that being said, I would say that this is good for anyone who just wants to use it for personal use. You know, you're just gonna use it once in a while, you're gonna put it in your gym bag, you're gonna leave it there, something like that. If you're like an athletic director or a coach and you need a pump full time, you probably want something a little more sturdy.